Hi, my tarot bumblebees. It's Ethany. Welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're brand new here. And I have got the most exciting thing to share with you today. I have been sent a, what is it called? Uncorrected proof for my new book, which is coming out in December this year, 2025, called Become an Exceptional Tarot Reader. And look at her. She is 400 pages of deliciousness, of tarot goodness, and I am so excited to be able to share this with you. Oh my goodness, this has been an absolute journey. As you can imagine, writing a book over 100,000 words, it's a lot, and I was trying to pack in decades of experience in the tarot into this book. And the book can be read as a guide for tarot card meanings, both upright and reversed. And also this has a back to front workshop learning kind of curriculum idea as well. So if you're coming to the tarot brand new, you can learn with me all the way through and build your tarot skills. I am going to swap over the cameras and go through the book to show you what's inside, remembering this is a uncorrected proof, so it won't have this little line here, and the back and everything will be done properly when it arrives in December. But pre-orders are now open. You can pre-order your book. You can get it from Barnes & Noble or Chapters. You can get it from your local bookstore. Please go and support local bookstores. You can get it directly from Llewellyn. And of course, you can get it from all the big places that are owned by people who like to take penis shape things up in space. So with that, I'm so excited. I can't wait for you all to have this in your hot little hands. It took me a long time, and there was a lot of blood, sweat and tears that went into this, a lot of tears, because it was just like this trying to, how do you put some things that are like really hard to put into words into a book? How are you supposed to put decades of experience into a book? And I hope you really enjoy it, and let's go swap over cameras so you can see what's exactly inside my new book coming out December, Become an Exceptional Tarot Reader. She is so big. Okay, so I want to show you a walkthrough of this book so you can see what you get. Remembering that this is the uncorrected proof, so it's not the final one. So we have my dedication. Isn't it so pretty? I feel like they've done such a good job with the inside, and lots of exercises for you all. So Teresa Reed, I'm so happy that she was able to write my forwards. This is my introduction. A little bit about my story and where the tarot came from, why I recommend the Rider-Waite-Smith system, and what makes a deck of cards a tarot deck. And then I got an exercise in here. I talk about keeping a tarot journal. And then we go to chapter 1, which is tarot basics. So some myths that need to be debunked. And then there is a stop, drop and tarot exercise. And these are the 3 card spreads to choose from with this one here. It's like even if you don't know anything about tarot, as a way to mark how far you're going to come as you work through this book to do the exercise. And these are the offerings: caring for your deck, rituals, and then getting to know your deck. So as you can see, there is so much in this book. You are going to get a little bit of everything. Okay, journeying through the tarot. So now we're going to look at the Fool's Journey. And the keywords in the Fool's Journey, or my interpretation of the Fool's Journey, are in italics. So you can lay them all out, lay all the major arcana out and go through it together. And then there's an exercise for embodying the cards. Then I talk about astrology in the major arcana, reversals, and then we go into the major arcana part 1. And I was really, this is kind of like the way that I wanted to share this with everyone, is like the core cards, and then we move out. So the core are the Fool to the Chariot, and look how beautiful this layout is. And for each card, there's an affirmation. I talk about the classic imagery and body language, the astrology, the upright keywords, the upright meaning, love and relationship readings, career and finance readings, health and well-being, and then journal prompts. So this is all for the upright. And then reverse keywords is the beginning of the reverse meanings, then the reverse meaning itself in general, and then reversed in love, career, health, and journal prompts. So I really went in on this book to give you as much as possible in this. And so I love that there's the cards on the side. So I don't want to go through all of these because it's going to kind of get a little bit repetitive. So then there's a bit on interpreting the cards after learning about the first core group. Some exercises about, what kind of reader you'll be. And then we go into the second layer of cards, which is strength to temperance. And then the same thing, we've got card meanings. And there's exercises as well. Ethics and card readings. And then we go into major arcana part 3. And these are the third layer, the most outward layer, from the devil to the world. And we get all the way through here. So pretty. I'm so happy. I really fought for this, guys. I really fought for having the card images in this book. I tell you, bitch fought for it. I'm so glad I did. Okay, and then I talk about significator cards. Then there's a bunch of exercises too. And then numerology in the tarot. So there's a whole chapter on numerology before getting to the chapter of the cups. So I really tried to get in as much as possible in this book. I talk about the cups themselves, and then we get into really the kind of different ways you can connect with the cups. There's a couple of exercises there. And then we get into the card meanings. Now I go to the 10 because I do section out the court cards separately. That should not surprise anyone who's read my first book. Then I talk about the best questions to ask, 3 card readings. Then we go into the swords. How to connect with the swords, different ways to connect with the swords, because swords can be protectors. They can also cut down. There's lots of things that you can do with the swords. So we keep going through the swords. And then as we get to the 10, there's 5 card readings as your exercise. And then a decision spread. Hopefully they fixed this inconsistency. Again, this is not one that has gone to print. I got this before this is out. So then we go to the wands, talk about the wands and how to connect with the wands in a couple of ways, all the way through to the 10. Okay, we have like, again, the classic Rider-Waite, and then I talk about the language of colors in the tarot, okay, what they mean, and then a 7-card reading as your exercises. This hopefully was picked up as well, because that's not correct. I think it was. I think I remember it being picked up. And then we have the Pentacles. I was just like having a moment there, but I'm pretty sure it was. There's been so many emails back and forth. And again, in the beginning of the Pentacles, I talk about the different ways to connect with Pentacles and coins, special coins, because some decks have them as coins. And then we have creating your own spreads, okay, and examples, and then a challenge to do your own. And then we go into the court cards, and I start with the Suit of Cups because that's where I started in the minor arcana. And then I go same format, so you're still going to get all the classic information, the body language, the symbols, but just allowing you to spend some time with the court cards themselves because they are their own thing. And there's different information in here as there was in your tarot court book. So this is all, it's not the same. And then, whoops, we go into court card family exercise, and then a year, like big readings, year ahead readings, and zodiac readings. And then there's a conclusion. And then there are tables for references. So I love a good table. It gives you really quick ways to look at the upright and reversed for each one. Little cheat sheets at the back there, and then recommended readings. And then the bibliography. So this is my book, everybody. Again, remembering that this is the uncorrected proof for limited distribution, but there's a lot in here, babes. It's nice, it's thick, it's got all your card meanings. You're going to be able to find it really, really easily. The fact that the images are on the sides, you're going to be able to find them easy on both sides, very easy to find there. And then you've got your cheat sheets at the back as well. I hope you enjoy getting the book when it's out in December, and I hope you will pre-order this. And I'll put the links, of course, in the description box, and let me know if you pre-order it. I super appreciate it. This one, as I said in the beginning, lots of blood, sweat and tears, lots of crying. This was a real hard one to put together because it was so much information. So I hope you really love Become an Exceptional Tarot Reader. So what did you think? Are you as excited as I am? I'm so jazzed. I would love to hear what you think, what you like about the design, and especially if you pre-order, I'd love to send you some love. There's a lot that was put into this, as I said, and I literally cannot do anything without you all. And I even dedicated this book to, let me see if I can find it. So I even dedicated this book to you all. So it's right here, my dedication, and it says, "This book is dedicated to every tarot student, teacher and reader who made this book possible and has enriched my life beyond words." As you're watching this, you are one of them, and I will put the links of where you can find the book for pre-order for December in the description below, and I will see you all next time.